Hey, it's Kevin DeWitt here and welcome to the pasthisprime YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel and you're interested in relaxed, casual gaming for an older generation, then please subscribe to my channel. Like the video and click the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos.
Alright, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. In this video, I'm going to attempt to get the yellow structure matrices done and out. But before we do that, I'm going to give you a little bit of an update of some stuff I've been doing in the background. Trying to not necessarily create new stuff, it's more about improving what I already had and cleaning things up. So I am slowly starting to, I guess, disassemble this mess over here, which I thought was going to be a good idea a long time ago, having a central place for everything. But as you can see, it's horrible and looks disgusting. So I am replacing it with all of these lovely little, these big things where I can. So trying to create little structures that make sense. Now, like here, we've got the red cubes. This is basically doing the red cubes. It brings in items and then it pumps out red cubes. Now, it's doing nothing at the moment because we're not researching anything. I am still working on a few things that are not working now. I'm going to be setting up graphene over here. And there's a lot of temporary things that I need to get rid of. There's a whole processing plant here for hydrogen and various other things that's going into a big one. So that's the other thing that I started doing with some of them, is that originally I just made the assumption that these big ones were purely only for interplanet transportation, right? But you don't have to use it that way. You can actually use it just for your local, and the advantage is it gives you 5 slots. So in the case here, I'm using 4, and all I'm setting is the remote as storage only. So basically it's just saying that I'm not going to send anything into another planet. I haven't put any of the logistics vessels in. I've just put the standard drones, and I'm just doing local supply, you know, and I can do local demand and all that sort of stuff, right? So I'm trying to use the small ones wherever I can, because these take a hell of a lot of power and, you know, a bit of materials to make. But in things like this, where it would have meant that I would have needed 2 of the little ones, it made sense to just get one big one. So you do have that option as well. Just be aware of that if you didn't already realize. Over here, I'm doing some sulfuric acid and refined oil. Just pumping out. Oh no, I'm bringing in refined oil. And what else have we got? What else is worth looking at? We got nothing at the South Pole still. So I've got lots of improvements like that, and it absorbs your life. It takes a lot of effort to do a lot of these tweaks, but and the thing is, I'll probably make all these improvements and then get way more into the game, and then I'll want to replace all that again because I'm not happy with it. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but what I did up here as well is I actually replaced, when I worked out that you do that, I replaced the little one I had up here with a big one. And the theory behind this is, eventually, I should be able to have all 5 matrices in here doing the research to get to the final state. Now, I don't know if that's going to work, because obviously I haven't got to the last 2. I mean, I've done the yellow manually. I haven't done it automatically. But I've just created these little paths around and feeding out all like 5 different tracks, feeding them in, so that if it does work, the concept, this could be the research for items that require all 5 blocks, or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1, whatever it needs, it can do it. That's the theory. Alright, so we did that. I mean, that's about it, really. Like I said, there's lots of little improvements. We've got a whole thing over here that basically just does drones and things. So we've got drones being stored here. We've got little, what are they called? Planetary logistics stations being stored there. Then I've got the large ones, the interstellar ones, and I'm only keeping a few because, you know, they make them on demand, but there's some in storage, right? I've got another big one here, which is bringing in all this material. Now we've got a few things that I need to fix up. They're not working very well, but we're getting there. We're making the reinforced thrusters, which you need for the planetary drones. So storing some of those in here. Plus they're then feeding into this machine, which is also leveraging some of these circuits and stuff like this. And it's making the logistics vessels. Now, this setup is not efficient, okay? The way it works is not efficient at all. But the reason I'm not worried about it is because I'm not creating tons of them, right? It's all stopped because I've got the limit I want. As I take bits out, it'll recreate things, okay? But if these were all running constantly and I was taking them out constantly, this setup would not function. We would run out of parts everywhere. But it works for what I've done. And that's all that matters right this second. If there's a demand to do something different later, well, that's what I will do. And I will change it all. So we've got stuff like that. Okay, we've got some mines over here, which are still doing stuff. Over here, this is a new setup I'm working on, which is just creating two things. We are pumping in energetic graphite and diamonds at the moment. Okay, so, and the reason for that is because there's so many things that need some of these that I want to get them in here so they could then transport somewhere else. Now this one here seems to have stopped. Let me just, I have that in backwards at the moment because I was cleaning up. That's right. I had, this is a temporary one that was just to take stuff out of these boxes and get them over to the new location. Instead of throwing everything away, I try to leverage what I did before and just feed it in. So this one here, in theory now, I should just join up this path. Back in and... okay, it should be able to create its own. We're going to change that to supply. So anything that wants it is now going to request it, which would be, at the moment, probably this little setup over here. This is not finished either, okay? I needed to get that energetic graphite in first. So it's now grabbing some of that. So this is a work in progress. I'm going to finish that later because we need this... what is it called? Graphene to do something. I can't remember what, but it's needed to be done for something. I'm just burning some of this stuff off that I keep getting dumped into my thing as I change stuff. Right, so anyway, getting distracted. Let's get on to the yellow structure. Okay, so what we need is diamond and titanium crystals. Now, you'll know, if you were paying attention, we have diamonds being created right here. And they're ready to supply. So we can, in theory, request those. Now, what we do need is the other one. So let's just get over here and land. Alright. So how do we create titanium crystals? We need titanium ingots, which we have because we are importing them from our other planet. And we need to make organic crystals. So this is the one we need to make. Now, organic crystals, this is a tricky one. We need refined oil. Water. We've got an abundance of water. That's fine. We can make that. And we need plastic. Okay, so what I was thinking was I think it was this one here, the sulfuric acid. Okay. So if we look at this, at the moment it's not doing a massive amount. We have a spare slot here. Okay. We already have this using water, which you can see. I've got tons of water sitting here, which I can add some more here. This is also demanding refined oil from another location. So I thought, well, what if I build it over here and then I can feed the organic crystals? No, hang on, but we need plastic. Hang on, let me think that through again, because I probably have misthought it. No, hang on, so we're making the organic crystals. No, we still need plastic though. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. So we may have to go to a separate location for this because we need plastic, refined oil, and water. Okay, I mean, we could spread out over here. The tricky part is plastic. Alright, so how are we going to make plastic? Now, we could replace this whole thing with a bigger one. The problem is, unless you're going to waste all of this storage you've got of refined oil and sulfuric acid, it's not a problem. What I would do is I would put a big one down and feed into here and dump all of this 5,000, whatever it is, liters or whatever it's, the measurement is, into the bigger one, which is 10,000. But we might have a power problem if I do that at the moment. Okay, so plastic's our problem. Now, how do you make plastic? That's where some of these complicated recipes do my head in sometimes. We need refined oil and energetic graphite. Okay. We got refined oil. Okay, so here's what we've got. This is the problem. This is why I'm thinking maybe we should have put a bigger one here. Because we could bring in plastic. Right, we've got refined oil. All we need is these. Yeah, and this is where it gets tricky because aren't we importing those somewhere else? No, that's got a local supply, very small. Who's requesting it? You're not. You're not. Okay. This is the only problem I have is I lose track of where I'm requesting items. You are demanding it. You are demanding it to do what? Graphing. Okay, that's right. This is the one that's not finished. Okay, and that doesn't really help us too much. Because there's no refined oil over here. Well, there is probably over here. There's plenty of refined oil over here because I think we're making it over here. Yeah, I think we're making... We are, because we are for the hydrogen, etc. Okay, but the graphene over here is not enough. The graphene over here is just an excess of this process. So if we're not making hydrogen, we're not making any, waste energetic graphite. So that doesn't really help. Unless I demand it. But why would I do that? No, that doesn't make any sense. We want that waste used up. Okay, I think we can request it. Alright. I gotta think this through. Still my head in. Okay, so if I build it over here, let's have a look. I build it over here. Okay. Not build the yellow cubes. We'll do that somewhere else. But we basically need to make this. Organic crystal. Water. And that is here. We need plastic. To make the plastic, we got refined. We need to request this graphene. Energetic graphite, sorry. Okay, everything yells at me to put a big one here. It really does. Now, this is where power is going to explode. It's too close. Oh, God. Okay, how far do I need to move it? Alright, well, I don't have enough foundations. Where are my foundations? I think... No, I think they're over here. Oh, depleting my core. There's a charger here. Seeing if I have anything worth burning. Not really. Okay. Let's grab 1,000 of that. Just get charged up a bit. Do I have drones? Yes, I have drones. That's okay. I mean, we'll get drones out of the other one. Okay, charged. Let's go back. Back to where I was. So, what was I doing? I was doing this sulfuric acid one, wasn't I? Okay, so... Yeah, I hate these off ones. Okay, that'll do. Now, let's see. Can we get didn't really want to put it there, because it means moving all of these lines into a stupid place. Damn it! Okay, there's only one other way to do this, which is really frustrating. I have to basically take tanks. Right, so first off, we're going to... I guess we'll switch these to storage. Just for the moment. You can be sulfuric acid. What? Oh, what are you doing? Why are you going that way? What the hell? I don't know why it's turning like that. That's so annoying. Alright, and then we'll take one out here. Oh, hang on, why didn't that let me filter? Okay, you're going to be refined oil. We're going to have to dump this, and then we're going to have to destroy it. Otherwise, this thing's going to get too big. Okay, so while that's happening, we've got plenty of water here, but I don't want to assume that, because once things start humming, there may not be enough water. No, we don't want that. Hang on. What do we want? Water pump. So I'm going to put in another 3. Yeah. And we'll get another power in here. Okay, I won't run the pipes out yet because I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it. So we're making plastic, right? Okay. So we need the graphene and the refined oil. So refined oil does come out here. I don't necessarily want to steal from this path. Hang on, what's going on? Wait, oh no. Hang on, it's making. Stop. Even though I put it to storage, it's making it. Stop. We were never going to empty it. We were just filling it back up. That would have been really stupid. Okay. I don't know how many tanks we need. I mean, one might be enough. Doesn't really say what it stores. Okay, so you're emptying, aren't you? And you are now. God. Okay. Luckily it's feeding that stuff as well, just to make that. Okay, so plastic is made in... it's made in a chemical facility, same as these. Okay. So I don't know how much plastic I'm going to want. Okay, so the water. I mean, that's the thing. It practically could come on this connection, but I'm not sure I want to take away from that one. And that's not going to work because we haven't got space. So let's say I put it something like that. Just put it down for now. Let's pick our options here. So we want plastic. And we're doing plastic because we want to make that. And what is that made in? That is made in a chemical facility as well. Okay. So we're going to have our plastics. Let's say we have, I don't know how many. Let's just go with 3 for the moment. We're going to feed the water along here. We can feed in, say from here or from here, wherever, the refined oil and the energetic graphite, and then we can output the plastic. And then that could feed the other chemical plants somewhere. I mean, here, they could run along here, whatever. That are going to create the energetic crystals. Oh, God, we need water for that too. And refined oil. So we need exactly the same stuff. But we just need the plastics. Need water and refined oil. Okay, that's making me think to change my idea here. If we put the water and the refined oil in the middle. We should do a double layer because then we can put the organic crystal ones on the other side. It could automatically grab the same water. Depends how much water you got and the output of the plastic. Or we grab more water from here. God, Jesus, okay, this is complicated. Alright, we might have to put a pause here for a moment while I dump this out. Alright, it is done. That didn't get used. Let's destroy the top one. Destroy this connection. And let's destroy it. Okay. Now we grab a big one. Okay, we're gonna put the big one. I guess I'll put it there. Now, we may have a power issue for a little bit. Right, let's put some drones in. Okay, now what we need to do is get the stuff back out of these tanks. Alright, this is the annoying process if you don't want to just throw away everything you've done. Is you want to then get it back in. Okay, so we're going to take sulfuric acid. Let's put that remote storage, local supply. Wow, why is it in transit already? Something asking for it. Okay, whatever. I didn't think anything needed it, but you can take it. So why it's there? Alright, and then you in here, and you are the refined oil. Remote storage. Now, unfortunately, we've got to wait for that to finish. And then we've got to connect all this back up. And then we can start doing our placements again. Something's requesting sulfuric acid, but that's fine. While I stand here, I might as well put that on. Hey, it's finished. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and that set to 5,000. Okay, that's fine for the moment. And let's now feed this back in. Why? Why is it doing this? Oh, for God's sake. Really? I don't understand. There's nothing blocking you. Are you serious? You can't go in there. Oh my God, that is so stupid. It's got to be this layer, this land thing. Ah, well that... Change your plans. Okay. We're going to come out of here. We're going to go there. And then we're going to go there. Okay. Right. Now, we'll take this to here. And into there. And then we'll take this into there. Okay, so that should fill up to 5,000 now. Can I please dump this stuff in there? Because I don't want it. Thank you. Okay. Alright, let's kill that. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. First, let's plan this out. Do we leave a gap and work over here? That's a good idea. Is it a good idea? I don't know. What we need from you is refined oil and graphene. What we need for you is refined oil. So we want refined oil running down the middle. So here's my thought, is we take, say, refined oil, comes down here, somewhere, and it's going to run down the middle. Okay, now the energetic graphite could actually come here and run down, say, the other side. So what I do is I copy this, and let's say it goes there. So that's the energetic. And here is the refined oil. Okay. Now, this shares refined oil, and this is outputting plastic. So then what I'm going to do is, let's say I run something this direction. That is the output of the plastic onto there. You've got the refined oil, the plastic, and then the water can come on the other side of this. So if I line them up, and I do that, now let's just destroy these two so we can see what we're looking at. And then the water comes in here, and then the output is this way, and it's going to run around and back into here, and that will be our organic crystals. That's my thinking. Now, what did I say? I said 4 and 2 to start with. I don't know how that works out, but let's just place it. Obviously, I need some foundations. And whatever, that'll do for now. So there's your 4. And we'll say 2. Right, so we'll start with that, and we'll see how that all pans out. Now, let's get some power. How can we place the power? Where do I want to place the power would be a good thought. Okay, we'll feed off there. And that's all we need right this second. Okay, so what we need to do first off is we need to pick some of that. I'm going to take it really low, so 500. storage. And we're going to local demand. So we're going to get some of that in now. Alright, just in preparation. Okay, so let's get this running further down. As far as we need to go. Yeah, let's look at this. Okay, so this here only needs to go to there. And then output, oh, I'll say there. To there. Water needs to come to, we'll say there. And the output, we'll tweak that in a minute. Okay, let's put our things in now. Alright, so we're just going in. Okay, you are going... You're going in. I think we'll take it out there. Right, we've got to get... This placement's got to be right. Okay, not this placement. This is fine. Actually, no, let's take it from there out. Oh, wrong one. You are in and out. Okay, just trim. Is that connected? Oh, it doesn't look it. Hang on. Might have trimmed a little bit too much. That's water, so that's fine. That's fine. Okay, now... Alright, this side here. Okay, so... what was that? That's refined oil. So that's got to go in there. And that's got to go in there. Oh god, it's hard to see. So we could take that there. Alright, let's trim this back here. So we don't really want any overflow. And that's going to go in there. Okay, so that sort of worked. So that goes in. Out. And this one doesn't really matter at this stage. In case we make it longer, I am gonna expand that by... Whoops! That was not the right way. Ah, it's a bit off, isn't it? It's fine, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna take it from that last one. Just in case we add another one here, we want to be able to have that feed there. We don't. That's too long. Okay, and you are going to have... what? How did we do it before? I've forgotten. Doesn't really matter, actually. You need an in and an in. Okay, in theory that's all we need. So let's start now. Let's get the water. Alright, I'm going to do this a bit at a time so I make sure I get the line right. Alright, so we'll go from here to here to there. From here to here. From here to here. Okay. Water is coming. So you'll feed the water in, and then you'll feed some water in. And we got plenty of water. Alright, now let's get this guy going. So we got our 500 there. Okay, so we're going to come out graphite, or energetic graphite, whatever it is, to there. Alright, it's going to feed in. Gonna have to see if we have enough. Well, we do at the moment. And that, whoops, press the right button, is refined oil. And that's going to feed in there. And then, in theory, plastic should start coming out. What? Oh, something's wrong. Oh, I've screwed it up. Hang on. That's wrong. You idiot. Get off the belt. I saw 2 plastics come out. Where did the other one go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I wired this one wrong. Okay. That should have gone to there. Okay, let's have a look. Is this working? Right, we're getting enough of that. We're getting enough of that. We're getting enough of that. It's got plenty of that. It's got plenty of that. We're sort of... yeah, we're building up a little bit. I think it's working fine. Okay. The question is, do we want it bigger? If we want it bigger, we'd have to sort of double the length and the size. Because we haven't really got a great deal of these coming out, have we? Pretty slow. Per minute, is that how it works? I guess so. Okay, but any more of these and we'll probably start falling short of plastic, will we? We bank up a little bit. Alright, let's see. I don't really work out the ratios. That's a bit of my problem here, but let's see what we can do with this. Okay, first off we need power. I might put it there. Alright, let's feed in some water. Let's get this running down a bit further. And it doesn't really matter. Now it's not going to output because there's nowhere for it to go. But also we need to make sure we've got to get an input of the plastic. No, I did it the other way. Hang on. Let's extend this to there. Go there to there, then there to there. Okay, to test this out, what I could do is I could put a storage box here. And let's just get... That's right, you gotta feed it in, idiot. Alright, we'll just get that storing for the moment. Just want to see how this is functioning. See, it's got plenty of plastics. It's got plenty of plastics, but... it can only get one plastic at a time. It's sort of the downside to feeding plastic this direction, but if you fed it the other way, it would be the same in the opposite direction. Okay, I would say we need to copy this. We'll do it one at a time and just see how it goes. Alright, so we need that extended to there. We'll feed. Oh, that'll do. Feed that into there. And then we need that extended to there. Feed that into there. And then let's take from there to there. And feed out. So it's just the plastic that's struggling here. Aha. That's all it needed, was one more plastic to get that moving. Now, here's the thing. So the organic crystals need to get combined, one of those to three of those, to make one of these. And then these are 1 and 1. 8 seconds. I'm not convinced we've got enough here. How's our demand here? I would increase that for a start. Yeah, it's really slow creation, isn't it? Oh, look at that. I've got organic crystals in here I can take out. Okay. I mean, I would almost be tempted to say I want double that. But then how would we do that structure? I mean, do we just keep going long ways? Is that going to be ridiculous? Here's the problem, you're going to need tons more plastic. Oh, I've run out of chemical plants. Alright, I'll finish that off and fix this up later. Let's just get the process finished for a point here, okay? So what I'm going to do is we're going to now take that. I'll just go to the end for now. And we'll go to there. Come on. Okay, that is going to be organic crystals. Remote storage. Drop this down. Drop it to there at the moment. That's going to be local supply. So I'll tidy this up and expand it offline, but you get the point of what we're trying to do here. And I'll probably get rid of this storage box because it's not needed. So we'll get that coming out. Now our next step is to make the actual boxes, the structure matrices. So where are we going to do that? Do we do that over there, or do we do that over here as a part of this sort of setup? Okay, let me have a look. Damn, I've run out of foundations. Okay, let's grab 1,000. Oh, we have a ton of plastic over here too. Okay, we don't need this anymore. This was the old one that was making plastic. We'll have to do something with that plastic. Okay, so I'll kill that for a moment. Oh god, I don't have any matrices. Okay. Instead of getting the materials to make that, I'm going to take 2 off the top of that for the moment. Alright, so just for looks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically mirror this setup. And I'm going to put in 50 drones. Alright, and now So these are going to make yellow. Alright. This thing here is going to be requesting... What do we need to make yellow? Diamonds? Hang on, we're missing a step. Oh my god. Clear. That's not what I wanted. Diamonds. And these things. And then that'll be that. Okay. So that'll supply. That'll demand. That'll demand. So let's just proof here. Drop these down. That's going to be demand. That's going to be demand. Right, let's grab a path here. So you can be diamond. Doesn't really matter. Except you've got them already. You can be that. And then you are going out. And you're going to go in. So we're going to go in there, out there. Now we'll get a power thing. We'll put it right there. Okay. Oh god, we missed a step. Okay, so what we missed was this. We haven't even made this. So we've got the organic crystal. And what is this made in? It's made in an assembler. Now, should we have done that over the other spot? As part of the process. So we should not have fed the organic crystals in here. Chop. What we should have done, and I will put them, I'm going to put them over here. I'll go with Mark 1s. Right, so if I put it, say here, I will space it out. Put it, I'll just put 3 for now. Okay, recipe is that. Copy it. Paste it. Paste it. Okay. Now to make this recipe, we need titanium ingot and the organic crystals. Okay. That's should be easy enough to do. Alright. So, oh god, I've got to get this out of here. Okay. Storage box. Let's get rid of that. Let's take a path from here temporarily. Organic crystals, yes. Here, into the box. Get in the box. We can just empty that out. Take this path back. What the hell? we're going to fix this up later. Oh, I really hate that. Yeah. Let's look at the recipe. So we need 3 titanium ingots to 1 crystal. Okay. What we also need to do... no, we'll clear that in a minute. Okay, so we're gonna lay a thing. We'll go from here. It's gonna run along here. And then this one here, I think, will run along here. Alright. Okay, do that. Alright, now can I get these organic crystals out of here? And then we're going to take it out of here. And I would have gone into there. Got to get that out. We'll also split that there for a moment, just because I want to empty this box. Oh, come on. Oh, well, we need power over here anyway. Put the power there and there. Oh, did that not cover this box? We can get rid of that one in a minute. Okay, you empty? You're empty. Right, clear you. Okay, let's get rid of this. So much stuffing around. Okay. Here we go again. Right, so we'll take you in. You're going to go in. You in, you in, you in, you in. Then out, out, out. Okay, so we've cleared that. What we need is we need titanium ingots. We'll drop that down, go 2,000, and we want demand. Then we're going to have the crystals, which we're going to locally supply. And there's our 5 slots used up. Right, so just wait for that to come in, and fix up, empty this box, fix up this part. Yeah, we got to get rid of that box too. Still waiting. Come on. Oh. We're not waiting. We're waiting for me to filter to titanium ingots and output it. Here we go. Okay. So we should start seeing some output. Oh man, maybe I should have made these a Mark II. Can I upgrade that? I can. So how does that improve? So that's 11.3 per minute. That's 15 per minute. A little bit faster. I need to think about upgrading some to Mark IIs. Don't have the materials right now, so that's another thing I could fix up. I got bloody organic crystals again. Somehow I ended up with hydrogen and more of that. More of that. Okay, I'm happy with this. So I'm gonna put that up. I'm gonna create more. This one here. I mean, it's the thing, you don't really need to store that much, but I mean, you can. Let's crank that up to 5,000. Oh, so we've already got them in transit. Okay, we better go have a look. Right, so it's not efficient. We'll need to fix it up. But let's go over here. And here we go. Here we go, here we go. It's working. Okay, so we can see we've got diamonds. We could easily increase that. Let's just go max. Let's go max on that. That's already set to max. So we got yellows coming in here. Now the last little piece of the puzzle is, and as I said, this needs to be made more efficient, but it's a concept. It's a proof of concept here. It's just getting the functionality there. And now we are up here. And what we would like to see is yellow, the local demand. And then we should start to see some come in. Got some drones going off. So next steps for this would be to just get it a bit more efficient. And then we're pretty good to go. And we'll have to keep an eye on our titanium ingots as well. Make sure they're working well from the other planet. I did create some more of those interstellar whatever drone things. So I've got 10 in there now. In the local. Obviously I didn't go to the other planet and put them up. I just want to see them come in. They're taking a bit of time. It's a long flight, I guess, for the little drones. Once there's a constant stream, though, it's would be fine. Here they come. Here comes a couple. At the moment, we don't have the storage of the yellow ones to send many drones, which doesn't make things fast either. But we should start seeing... Now, we're not researching. We'll need to obviously start doing some research once I get this a bit more efficient. We can start churning up some research. Alright, so they did dump out quite a bit. Here we go. Okay, they're going to feed into these. I guess they're going to try and fill them up. It's going to take a little bit of time, and then eventually this track will be full, which will be nice to see. Just need it to be a little bit faster than this, I think. We got some of that too we don't need. Okay, we should have some more yellow coming in now. Maybe? Yep, here it comes. Pouring out. Alright, they're all filling up to 10 as much as they can. Or is it 9? Okay, I don't know what the capacity of these is. It seems to be 9 for some reason. Well, 9 is the number for yellow. Well, it looks like they've all got 9. So, next load should just basically start filling up this track. Yeah, we're only getting 43 in a time. Here we go. Here's another lot. Oh, it took... Yeah, it's weird. It's taking them in, but it doesn't seem to increase the number. Don't know why. Oh, okay. This last one didn't get any that time. Oh, maybe because it's got to fill... Oh, I see. It's got to fill them all up. Okay. They've all got to... Yeah, all 3 levels are going to be done. Alright, so... I think we'll leave it there. Just imagine that this yellow line... This thing is full of yellow. And everything will be good. Because that is the plan. So... I've got more coming out. It'll get there eventually. It's just really slow at the moment. And hopefully in the next video I'll have this a bit more efficient. We'll have the yellows going there and we'll start looking at some of the research items that now require the 3. And see what major impacts that has and changes to our our next steps here, because I haven't even worked out what the next step we're going to be looking at is. Probably some satellite power distribution, something like that. I don't know. I was thinking of this interstellar power transmission, which looked good. It was a system... No, it was this one. Ray receiver, where you shoot out these little solar sail orbits around the sun, and then you receive them, and you can receive them on every planet. I've already researched it. I just haven't implemented it. So I was thinking of doing that, but there's a lot of improvements to be done as well. And then there's all the upgrades that we can do to our mech. Well, we can't do that one, but we can do upgrades to our mechs, which we might do. Inventory capacity, things like that. You know, maybe that could be the first thing I do while I work on the solar sails. Well, that's the solar sail life. That would be handy if I do that. And the ray transmission efficiency would be really good if I do that as well. Sort of cargo stacking. You know, there's lots of upgrades here that we can now get with the yellow blocks. So we'll definitely do that because upgrades are good and new technologies are good. All right, so yeah, that's still got nothing in the top. We've still got a bit to go to fill these up. All right, so I will catch you in the next video.
All right, well, hopefully that was enjoyable. Please remember, if you like what you see here, subscribe to the channel, click the like button, click the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos. Go and check out some of my other videos here that are linked on the side. And I thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.